Mr. Selak said he has never been happier. "All I need at my age is my Katerina. Money would not change anything," he said. "When she arrived I knew then that I really did have a charmed, blessed life. I never thought I was lucky to survive all my brushes with death. I thought I was unlucky to be in them in the first place." He added that people were always telling him he was lucky to have survived so many disasters, but he added, "I always think I was unlucky to have been in them in the first place, but you can tell people what they don't want to believe." He had his first escape in 1962 when a train he was traveling on from Sarajevo to Dubrovnik jumped the rails and plunged into an icy river. 17 people drowned and he barely made it to the riverbank after suffering from hypothermia, shock, bruises and a broken arm. A year later, he was thrown out of a plane on his first and only flight when the door flew open. This time 19 people died, but he was thrown clear of the crash and landed in a haystack. Then in 1966, a bus he was on skidded into a river, drowning 4. He swam to safety with just cuts and bruises. Accident number 4 came in 1970 when his car caught fire as he drove along a motorway and he fled with seconds to spare before the fuel tank exploded. 3 years later, he lost most of his hair when a faulty fuel pump spewed petrol over the hot engine of his car and blew flames through the air vents. Then in 1995 came his 6th accident when he was knocked down by a bus in Zagreb but walked away with minor injuries. The following year, he was driving in the mountains when he turned a corner to see a UN truck coming straight for him. His Skoda careered through a crash barrier and over the 300-foot precipice. But he leapt clear at the last minute and sat in a tree as he watched his car hit the bottom and explode. He then won £600,000 with his first ever lottery ticket and celebrated his 5th marriage saying, "I guess all the earlier marriages were disasters too."